Hello everyone, my name is Bill Tatsis and I hope you are fine and doing great. I know during this period everybody is talking about cryptocurrencies and how they become millionaires. If it were so easy, I would quit my job and right now I would filming this video from an exotic place. So, with all the voices out there and many people trying to convince you that they are crypto experts, I decided to make this video to clear some things out. Due to the ease of investing in cryptos, many inexperienced users buy without knowing how this technology works. Huge mistake. If you are interested to learn more about it, check this video. So, in this video I will cover some of the top mistakes that you should avoid if you decide to invest. Smash the like button to help this channel grow and let's begin. But before we continue, I would like to inform you that I'm not a licensed advisor. I'm an adjunct lecturer in computer science. I don't take any responsibility for any possible losses. However, if you press the like button and subscribe to my channel, it will not cost you anything. It's 100% safe and you don't need a licensed advisor about this. Smooth! Number one mistake and most common, you invest in something that you don't understand. It's a general common mistake in investing, but this also applies to cryptocurrencies. And probably more in cryptocurrencies because it's something new without any proven history of gains like the stock market. I have made a whole video about it, so if you want you can check it. However, the vital thing to keep in mind here is that when you think of investing in a new coin, don't do it because it seems like a hidden gem, because it's probably not. That's why it's preferable to search more about this project to understand its core mechanisms and the differences compared to other coins. Every crypto coin is a different project with many differences usually and some similarities. Moreover, many scam projects are trying to exploit the inexperienced users who typically think they will make a fortune during the night. Okay, there are some golden hands out there, but statistically speaking, it's impossible. If you think you are one of them, I advise you to benchmark your lucky magical powers somewhere else, personally. So, to conclude, you have all the available tools today to search about it. Don't skip this vital phase because it's the number one mistake. Number two, you invest money that you probably need and can't afford to lose. This is a paraphrase of the famous advice that Bill Gates used in one of his talks, and almost the whole world accused him and criticized him that was trying to disturb the market. However, it was just the opposite. He was trying to protect many people out there. The major problem with cryptocurrencies is that there aren't many crucial factors to check to decide if the price is worth it, in contrast with other investments like stocks, real estate, etc. Moreover, cryptocurrencies are probably like commodities and not actual investments, but let's see what the future will bring us. For example, the market cap is one of the most important things to consider here, because as bigger as it is, the less prone it to fail is. If you're interested in what other factors can be considered, write it down in the comments below and I will respond to each of you. Number 3. You follow the herd. And what does this mean exactly? It means that you're probably buying too late and after the big race has happened. Let's look at this example over here. If you follow the crowd, or maybe what your friends are doing, then there is a significant probability of buying somewhere here after the first peak and you will lose some money, short term, after this considerable drop. The most important thing to remember here and to clarify is that you don't follow something that is trending and promising huge gains, because it's like a lottery, and maybe chances to get some money from it are lower than winning the lottery itself. In other words, buy popular things and not things that have gained some extraordinary attention due to the news or some subreddit threads, tweets or something similar. I think you got the idea. Many projects started with high expectations and a lot of hype and ended up at half the initial price or less. In such cases, you can probably lose a ton of money. That's why it's preferable to avoid it, especially if you are a beginner. Number 4, and connecting with the previous one, you buy high and sell low. Many people are losing a lot of money due to this mistake. And why this is happening? Let's say you bought during the peak because you made the previous mistake and follow the herd. Then you probably feel like Thanos from Marvel movie and you decided to go out and celebrate your new achievement. But the following day the coin over has arrived. And you woke up to realize that you did nothing. You did just the opposite. You lost a lot of money instead. And because your heart is hurting, you decide to sell. You just bought high and sold low. And remember, you only lose money when you sell. In a few days, the market can probably be higher again. That's why you have to train yourself for such emotional cases. It will help if you bought with logic, poker face on and feelings off. Number 5. You buy a coin because it's cheap. Essentially, you buy such a coin because the actual price is low if you compare it with Bitcoin's price. And it goes like this: I will be a millionaire if the price is raised, such as Bitcoin's price. The market and other economic factors affect the coin's worth, but the unit price also depends on this formula for cryptocurrencies. The market cap equals the unit price times the circulating supply. And what does this formula say about the unit price? It said that the unit price is correlated with the circulating supply and the market cap. The circulating supply is the total number of coins actively available for trade. That's why the unit price of Cardano, for example, is much lower than the price of Bitcoin. If you expect Cardano's price to match Bitcoin's price, it's probably impossible because Cardano's market cap in this case should be worth a lot, and this will not happen easily. So, don't be fooled by the unit price itself. You can have a comparison of the prices with the market cap of another coin on this site. As you can see, if we calculate Bitcoin's price with Cardano's market cap, the unit price is much lower. So, you should always check the market cap because coins with bigger market caps are less prone to price changes if many people start selling. But now you know. Number 6. You are using leverage. This is a more advanced technique and definitely not suitable for beginners. Leverage means that you borrow money that you don't have in order to increase your market exposure, but afterwards you have to return them. Tempting, right? For example, you can earn 10 times the money if the market goes up, but on the opposite, I don't want to talk about it, I'm leaving. Number 7. You don't have diversification, and here are where things can easily go wrong. So listen carefully. Diversification is a good thing, but overdoing it can have the opposite effects, especially in cryptocurrencies. The cryptocurrency market is pretty volatile, and it's better to keep your eggs in many baskets, but not in so many. You can never be sure about only one coin. That's why it's better to expose yourself to some other coins to mitigate the risk of failure. With simple words, it's preferable to spread your money in some big market cap coins rather than spreading them to a significant amount of smaller coins or even at only one coin. Number 8. You don't have a specific plan. In the absence of a specific plan, you are prone to more mistakes. The market volatility of cryptocurrencies can make you take irrational decisions. One morning you are happy, and the following day you are crying like a baby. Then what are you doing? Do you sell? Probably. But suppose you have a specific plan, for example, to buy some coins and leave them untouched regarding any market drop. In that case, you will probably be in a better position if this frenzy about cryptocurrencies continues to grow. Opposite, you know the outcome. That's why we invest only money that we can afford to lose. Just one more piece of advice here. If somehow you are a Goldfinger, first of all contact me through my Instagram account below and then sell immediately. Usually there aren't many life-changing opportunities like this. Number 9, and most important, you still haven't subscribed to my channel. As you probably know, you will help me and motivate me to keep this channel active. So it's not the worst mistake during the cryptocurrency period that we live in. In contrast, it's the best decision. I've covered the most common mistakes that people tend to make when speculating in the cryptocurrency world. If you have already made some of these mistakes, don't feel bad because they have happened to everyone, including me. But now you're prepared. Feel free to write your thoughts in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram if you want, I post from time to time. So till the following Monday, I wish you all the best as always. Take care, bye bye.